Solve for p. We have 5 times the quantity of k plus 8 less than 14 plus k. The first thing I'm going to do on this is to distribute that 5 to the quantity k plus 8. We're going to treat this as if there was an equal sign there instead of an inequality. We want variables on one side, numbers on the other. So what I'm going to do is distribute the 5 to the k and then the 5 to the 8. When I do this, I end up getting 5k plus 40 less than 12 plus k. From here, I'm going to go ahead and subtract my k's to both sides. They will cancel out on the right. And that will leave me with 4k plus 40 less than 12. Then from here, we will subtract 40 to both sides. 40 will cancel out on the left. And we will end up with 4k less than negative 28. From here, we'll divide by 4. 4's will cancel out on the left. And that will leave me with k less than negative 7. On this second problem here, 4 times the quantity p plus 1 less than equal to 4p plus 1, we're going to do the same thing. First of all, I am going to distribute that 4 to the p and then the 4 to the 1. When I end up doing that, I get 4p plus 4 less than equal to 4p plus 1. Again, we want variables on one side, numbers on the other, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract 4p to each side. But look what happens when I do that. 4p's cancel out on both sides. So I end up getting an inequality that has no variables. It just has 4 less than or equal to 1. When you see something like this with no variables, ask yourself, is this statement true? Is 4 less than or equal to 1? And in this case, it is false. So therefore, this has no solutions. And what that means is there is no number you can put in for p to make this inequality true. Now let's look at our next one here. We have 3 times w plus 6 greater than 3 times the quantity w minus 4. I'm going to go ahead and distribute this 3 to the w and the 3 to the negative 4. When I end up doing that, I get 3w plus 6 greater than 3w minus 12. Again, we want variables on one side, numbers on the other. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 3w on both sides. When I do this, notice that the 3w cancels out on both sides. And then we end up getting just numbers, 6 greater than negative 12. So when you end up just getting numbers, ask yourself, is this true? Is 6 greater than negative 12? If that is the case, that it is true, the answer will be all real numbers. That means no matter what number you put in for w, this inequality will always be true. So when it does not, it's not a possibility, it's no solution. When it is true, the answer is all real numbers.